Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony. Welcome back to Let's Play Philly Fantasy VI version 2.0. Now if you want to progress with the plot, you must have Twilight Sparkle in the party. But as for the rest of the team, I have Earth Pony Power with AJ, Luna, and Pinky there. There's a big reason I want these three, because it just makes the dungeon so much easier to go through. Of note, I could also have the three of them equipped with red chaperons or garnet rings for the early part of the dungeon, since there's a particularly nasty enemy that uses fire. But I'm not too worried about it, especially with the combined power of the reinforced bit and the Earth Patrol giving them 50% more HP than normal, as you can see there. Also, you could potentially equip white capes on them as well, since there is an enemy that can cast Dragonism. But I'm not too worried about that, especially since it's also not in the latter part of the dungeon. That is odd. Now, we do have this building right here, but there's nothing to do in there right now, so don't worry about it. I believe if you don't have Twilight in your party, you're not allowed to go any further than, like, right around here or something, or maybe they don't let you go past the entrance. I haven't done it for so long, I kind of forget. Let's see, another thing I could do is have all my Earth Ponies equipped with Ice Claws. But, oh, here right away is a spirit! This is the reason that I have, well, all my fire equipment and whatnot. Now, everything in the dungeon is weak to holy, and almost everything is weak to water, except for, like, one enemy. Heal us up, Twi. So that's why I want Luna and Pinky specifically, and once AJ gets to level 18, she's also going to learn a much better move there. Much better than that one. Oh good, El Nino right off the bat. That's kind of her default skill now, so that's really nice. Oh, wrong move. Oh well, that's alright. I kind of forgot, I didn't realize I wasn't going to kill that guy, but yeah, this guy, he can cast Fire, Fire, and Firaga, so that's nasty. And then he can confuse characters as well, which is why I have the Peace Ring, so there's that. And he gives us fire rubies, because cool. But anyway, as I was saying, I could use Ice Claws, because you kind of think that all the enemies around here are weak to ice, but oddly enough, only like 2 of the, like 5 or 6 enemies is. So, it's not really that. I mean, and only one of them is in the later part of the dungeon anyway. But anyway, back there we get the Stealth, which is an instant death weapon for these particular characters here. Notably, AJ and Dash and I think Flash are the only 3 of these 5 that can actually equip both this and the Deathbringer. This is about the point where I probably should talk about these, since I didn't really go over this before. Despite the fact that they are both instant death weapons, they are not the same thing. There's a very distinct difference between them, besides of who can equip them and their battle powers there. The Deathbringer has a 25% chance of proccing the Death Spell, which is significant because the Death Spell works on undead monsters, of which pretty much, actually I think everything in this dungeon is, except for one enemy that we meet only once. And then the Stealth does, well, it can't teach you death for one thing, but it does a sort of physical instant death type of move, which reacts differently to undead monsters. For one thing, I mean, normally it only has a 25% chance of proccing, but when you hit undead monsters with it, it has a 100% chance of proccing. But unlike the Death Spell, the monsters will just briefly die and then instantly come back with full HP. So since this does not cause 100% accuracy whenever I'm up against undead monsters, I'm not going to use it, because otherwise I would, because that would be pretty darn good, but yeah, there's that. And that reminds me, if Twilight hasn't learned the Death Spell yet, which you can learn it from that, and also one of the Espers, Actually, can you learn from 2 of them yet? Wasn't it? Oh yeah, Masquerade teaches it a rate of times 2, and I think, yeah, Majesty rate of times 1. So if you haven't learned Death Spell yet, now would be the time to do it, because there's going to be plenty of enemies to learn it from. And another thing to note for this dungeon in particular is another option, obviously, is that you can learn the Wave Spell, and if you need be, and also just Fizzy in general, although somewhat expensive. Where's the cost for the Espers? That's not here anymore? Oh. Huh, I don't know how much these cost now. Interesting. There's something that came up with that update. I didn't notice that until just now. Well, anyway, yeah, Fizzy is kind of expensive. I think it's like 52 MP or something. I completely forget now, but it basically annihilates everything in the dungeon. Wind Cutter. I've already taught Twilight Death, so I'm going to start learning other things. The Wind Cutter, I guess I should actually look at it, huh? Yeah, it teaches the Arrow Spell. This is not quite the same as, well, Tempest, I believe is what it was called in the original Final Fantasy VI. This does not have a 50% chance of proccing a Wind Slash skill. Instead, it only has a 25% chance of proccing just like a single target arrow spell, so it's nowhere near as abusive as it was before. Apparition. This is the other guy that's kind of annoying. Pinky, Water Rondo, please. Because he often counterattacks with the Dragon Song. Do I want to heal up? Oh, Pinky! Let's hold off on that. I'll talk about this in a moment, because that's another thing I haven't gone over yet. Let's see, Water Rondo. Actually, yeah, let's go over it, well, pretty much now. Ascend basically allows Twilight to temporarily turn into an Alicorn. Yeah, Dragon Song, there it is. And which will double her offense, magic, and magic defense. Let's see, let's go ahead. Oh, do I even have that? I do not. Let's use one of those fire rubies if I have one. There they are. But unlike the previous versions, 2.0, Ascend does not, you don't need to basically build up magic points. This time around, you can just straight up use it for 50 MP. I think it's 50 MP. That's not going to hit him. He's up in the air. Let's heal up Luna, shall we? That's kind of a problem. If he doesn't die. Yeah, you can use it for 50 MP, and it'll basically use the maximum amount of time that we can currently have for it, which I'm not sure exactly how long that is, but it's there. Let's see, how long? Still a while till we level up. And the best part about that, even though it sounds a little on the expensive side, is that we can use it multiple times in battle, so which is new. Okay, we press to the right. There we go. Apple pie, yay. Let's see, I want to go this away. This away, please. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. I think that might cause that to change as soon as I get out of the battle. Coelicites, however you pronounce that. It can put you to sleep, which is annoying. Oh, man. Yeah, this is the only one of 2 enemies around that is weak to ice. Thanks, Pinky. Should I? Yeah, let's just use that. Wasn't expecting them to put all these characters to sleep right off the bat. Thanks for not using El Nino a bunch of times here in a row, Pinky. Jeez. Oh, now you do it. Oh, well. Yeah, they're also weak to water, and I think they're weak to holy. Aren't these guys undead? Yeah, they're weak to water, for sure. Could have one-shot them. Thanks, Pinky. Hold down. Okay, yeah, good. Want to go this away and this away, so I can get that treasure there. Come on. Cursed Ring. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. I need to... Oh, wait. Do I want to go this way? I think I do. Oh. Let's get over there to safety first and not. odd. Wait, wasn't I... What? Huh. Okay. Okay, reset that and get me over there. Jeez. Oh well. Anyway, I'm on safety now. Oh, I can't even access my menu up here? Fine then! There we go. Huh, I can't access it up there, but I can access it down here. Well, oh, there it was. Anyway, the curse string right there confers great power at a price. Anyone can equip it and raises all stats by 5, but it gives you auto slow. Interestingly, if you equip both this and the speed ring, which gives you auto haste, the two stats will just cancel each other out and you'll have regular speed. I don't find that to be the least bit useful anywhere, but don't get rid of this, besides the fact that you can only sell it for 1 bit, but don't get rid of it, because it is really useful for something else later on. Let's see, now that we're in Basement 3, all those enemies that I just fought, we can't meet any of them anymore. I think that was all of the ones that we can't meet here anymore. So one thing I want to do, let's see, let's go ahead and I don't need ribbons or peace ring. Technically, at least the way I'm going to be playing here. So let's see, it's this jeweled ring and all that. And then my peace ring for, let's see, my new power bands, which raise my vigor by 50%. Very, very useful. There's my power band, and another jeweled ring for you, and all is good. Technically, I could still use the peace rings, but I am opting not to. Because now the only things we can meet are Ings and one other enemy. The Ing is kind of the other bane of this dungeon besides the spirits, because they can use an ability, I think it's, what is it, Life Shaver? That allows them to absorb HP from your party members based on how much damage has been done to them already. They're not specifically weak, oh actually no, they are weak to water. They're not specifically weak to ice is what I should say. But the thing is that Life Shaver is an Earth Elemental ability or attack for some reason. So the Earth Patrol gives us protection from Earth damage. So these three are all immune to that ability while we're here, which is freaking awesome. So I could have met those guys in the previous basements as well, but we just didn't. As well as the other prominent enemy that we're going to be meeting around here, who is weak to ice. Which was not that was more Ings. Huh. Maybe we can get over there later. There he is, the Zombones! Is there 2 of them, or just, yeah, 2 of them. Let's see, Twilight. I want to deal with these guys by just, oh my gosh, I took a lot of damage there. Just casting the death spell on one of them, first of all, and then, let's see, take out the other guy like this. And that should pretty much do it as long as Pinky doesn't use Life Stream. Okay, Twilight, you need to heal. The Zombone is not terribly dangerous. Although it, oddly, when it's confused, will cast fire on itself. I don't even know where it gets that from. No, let's not do that in multiple characters. But there is that. Yeah, for some reason it can use Bone, which casts the Discorded status, which arguably doesn't make sense in this context. Maybe. I'm kind of debating whether or not it does. This is the other reason why I may still want the peace rings, because he can do that if the battle goes on long enough. Usually it doesn't, but Oh, Twilight gained a level. Sweet. Oh, that means these guys are right behind her. Good, good, good. Yeah, AJ, you massively need healing there. Every pony does. Yeah, I could keep the peace rings on. You know what? I probably should, huh? It's not like it's going to be a huge deal if I don't. It's not going to make that big of a difference in damage, so. Yeah, the Zombone is the other enemy around who's weak to ice, if you care. Nope, no. Party. Party on! Party on! Live stream. Thanks, Pinky. Yeah, right now I still only have access to... just the level 1 sword tech there, but let's see. Oh yeah, it totally doesn't matter if I have the power band. Except against the Zombone. No, don't attack yourself. Dread it. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to attack that guy that she just attacked. Oh well, not like it's gonna do much damage anyway. That's not gonna hurt that guy. He's... Oh, he is not up in the air. Never mind. Forget I said that. Well then. Alright, Luna gained a level and got a new Alicorn skill. Not that I care about it in this place. AJ gained a level and got a new Sword Tech skill. And Twilight, Shell, and Scan. Yay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, AJ has now got her Sword Dance, 4 attacks, which is, well, basically way stronger than anything else Luna's going to be able to do for a while. We got the Fire Dance, up, down, left, right. Very easy to do, although it's not... Well, it's actually more useful here than you'd think. The Zombone is actually weak to fire, and I don't think anything besides the Spirit actually resists fire in this dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so now we're much stronger. Oh, and also I want to change my Esper on you. What do I even want? Shall I start learning that? Because I think I have, yeah, I have all of those. You might not necessarily, but I already went to the Prancing Plains. Oh, you know what? I should show that off. Yeah, let's use the level 4 Sword Tech now. Huzzah! And let them do stuff to Pinky. Awesome. Just defend there, Twi. Sword Dance! Huzzah! And it's also intelligent. She will not attack an enemy that is dead from that. Thanks, Pinky. Isn't that the rare one? I've seen that multiple times now. Oh, whoops. I meant to use my level... Oh, well, whatever. Could have killed him, but no. Maybe Pinky can do it, but yeah, that's a really good move. It would be a little bit better if I had the power band, but I am a little concerned about that awkward bone ability. I mean, it made perfect sense in the original game, because that would be the zombie status. But it only arguably doesn't make sense here. There's a reason I say arguable. Ow. Distant sounds. I'm actually not sure precisely what that... Oh, actually, I think it was this bridge right here coming down. Here we get another light shoe. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, one thing I could do is have Luna dual equip. What is it, the full moons there, because they can do some pretty decent damage along with the Fury Band, but it's not quite up there with the Moonbolt, so now we have 2 switches here, and this one is not the right switch, because instead we'll fight this guy, who is not weak to lightning, unlike the original. He's actually weak to poison. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use the Toxic Tango. Why not? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Heal me up, Twi. Oh, well, you didn't get hurt by that at all. Ha! Yeah, just do that. And finish him off with level 4 Sword Tech. Hey, I have a use for Toxic Tango. How about that? It's like the only time I ever use it. Oh, wow, that was weak. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Keep us healthy, Twi. Now, this guy will not appear in the Prancing Plains, because he's sort of a special fight, although we will be able to meet him later, once we meet him legitimately. Oh, really? In the original game, it's a guy who was looking for said treasure and actually came just short of it, interestingly enough. Alrighty, awesome. Let's get this treasure here. Tent? Let's use that, why not? We're kind of hurting, actually. Alrighty, good. Good. Then save up, and we'll continue on in this place next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy VI version 2.0. Arrivederci!